chasing trophies. What a day for TV. Absolutely dominating Pakistan. The winning by 61 runs. It was Ishan Kishan at the wheel. What an innings from him. Bhai, wo power play mein to kya mara. Unbelievable batting from him. He was the difference between the two sides. But overall, India in every department, batting, bowling, fielding, were outstanding today. Pakistan had no chance from the get-go. They started off well, though, with Abhishek Sharma's wicket. Uske baad, bhai, things just faltered. And they couldn't control Ishan. After that, Surya Yadav and Tilak Verma stabilized the ship a bit. They took India to a steady score, and it looked like 150 plus was the target. And Shivam Dubey came, very important innings from him, very good cameo from Shivam as well. Let's not forget, he's played these kind of innings for India in the past, which go under the radar, but 27 or 17, hitting 3 boundaries and a 6. That was very crucial for India to cross the 170 mark. People were saying 180, 200, but this pitch wasn't that kind of pitch. It was the Premadasa. After 6 overs, it slowed down. Saim Ayub got a lot of turn. He was slowing it down, and he was the wicket taker for Pakistan. By the time Usman Tariq came, look, he bowled decently, but by the time he came, the game was out of the reach, man. Ishan Kishan just completely killed it. Kashif is in the house. What's up? Giveaway. Yeah, we got to do that. Don't worry. I think, we'll do that now when Faiz Bhai comes. Koi tension nahi hai. I want to see what the captain said, mate, because I did not hear anything. Surya Kumar, this is for India. We played the same brand of cricket we wanted to play. The way Ishan batted, he batted the same way he has been batting in the last few games. Ishan thought something out of the box at 0-1. Someone needed to take responsibility, and he did that amazingly. There was a bit of a slump, but that is the beauty of T20 cricket. The way the Tilak and Dubey Rinku batted, it is commendable on that, on what he felt was quite difficult to tell when batting first. As soon as we reached 175, we thought it was 15 to 20 runs over par. 155, it would have been a very tight game. Hardik took the new ball, taking charge. Bumrah then showed why he's the best in the world. It was great to see everyone contributing. We think about that tomorrow, about the run. We go back, have some good time together as a team tonight, and then think about when we reach Ahmedabad. Salman Agrawal, we went with 4 spinners. They had an off day. Execution was missing in some parts with the bat. We did not start well. If you lose 3 to 4 wickets in the power play, you are always chasing the game. In the first innings, it was a bit tacky and the ball was gripping too. The pitch played better in the second innings, but we did not bowl according to the situation, and we did not apply ourselves with the bat. In these games, the emotions are always going to be high. We just need to deal with it. We have played enough of these games. We have a game in a couple of days, and we look forward to it. We need to win and qualify. Then it is a new tournament. Have you prepped result? I haven't prepped yet, bro. Like, I think first I will do that, but I think that's what he's doing right now. Yeah. That is good stuff, mate. Very, very good. Very, very good. Give away. Amazing day. Yeah, man. Amazing day of cricket. Especially for India, very dominant, and whatever the questions were about Pakistan, will they cause problems? They were playing in Sri Lanka. I know that they haven't played in the Premadasa yet, but still, they didn't have to travel and stuff. India have been traveling quite a bit, and they look fresh, they look good, very dominant. Hardik Pandya also went under the radar in terms of his bowling. See, देखो batting में यार, हम लोग बहुत परेशान हो जाते हैं कि ये होने वाला है, ऐसा क्यों खेल रहा, वैसा क्यों खेल रहा. But at the end of the day, you have 8 to 9 batsmen, तो परेशान होने की बात नहीं है. I understand Abhishek Sharma played a poor shot today. I understand Hardik Pandya played a poor shot today, but there are other guys there who would step up, and Ishan Kishan stepped up beautifully today. Even Shivam Dubey, very, very good. No handshake, bro. No handshake today. Good evening for TV makers. What's up, man? Ashutosh bhai. We got a full game though, so yeah, I think they've got their money in that sense. They got a full game. Last 2 over नहीं हुए तो वो 2 over के ad के पैसे कट जाएंगे, but apart from that, I think they've got a full game. They'll be a bit happy with that. And Ashutosh Bhai is back with us, man. We missed you today. I know, I respect your decision and everything, but we missed you today. It was a lot of people in the chat. Oh, no, 1 or 2 people in the chat said also, Ashutosh Bhai, we miss you, Volke. And yeah, it's good to have you back and on this channel. And yeah, we'll have you for the other games. Tomorrow, there's some massive games as well. But yeah, it was, I think, in my opinion, very, very comprehensive. And it's a statement from India that, we're here to win it. Look, at the end of the day, you can't there will be a day where you might play bad. Just hope it's not in this tournament, or let's not hope it affects your knockout. But just gotta continue and keep going. You know the context, don't you? I might not. Oh yes, I know the context. I know the context. टीवी टूटने वाले हैं, तो और नए बनाना पड़ेंगे. I hope I got that right, mate. I hope I got that right, mate. You know the context. Usman Valandio, Usman Valando, Ishan Valandio. Yes, बताएं आप. Yes, बताएं. This was there was this Dil Se India show going on from morning with some panelists watching the old Pakistan versus India games on India versus Pakistan, which didn't happen in any other game. This is for some who said there is less revenue in India versus Pakistan. They want, yeah, man. Like, because by me and you are on the same boat. We've been sticking to this. Like, no matter whatever happens, the thing you saw, like news channels who were giving it to each other 6 months ago, bro, were doing joint telecasts yesterday. I saw that. Like, if you haven't seen it, I can send it to you as well. So we know how big the game is in terms of revenue and everything. Yes, it was one-sided, and you'll say no rivalry and all that. Like, I completely understand, but the game will happen in the future also. कुछ भी कर लो, match होने वाला है भाई. Like, we saw how many people flew into Colombo as well. Flights, hotels, they're jam-packed. भाई वहाँ पे जगह नहीं है हिलने के लिए. Golf face में, the facing the beach, those hotels are all packed in the thing. Faiz bhai joined us as well. Faiz, what's up, man? Welcome back to Chasing Trophies. Comprehensive victory for India and fantastic win for them. Dominant. I know that you wanted a contest. We didn't get that, but yeah, your thoughts on the game.
Contest, yeah, welcome Mustafa, but like again, India is very, very strong right now by T20 cricket. We've been seeing this. Yeah, now commit the Super 8's knockout group stages. Relatively, we know India has been always qualifying and stuff, apart from probably 2021. Acha cricket khel rahe by no doubt, and we've been massive in that context. And the way we've been playing and stuff, I think it's been one-sided mostly, and unbeaten 11 matches हो चुके हैं. तो वो सेंस में तो आई वुड से कि भाई राइट नाउ कॉन्टेस्ट एक्सपेक्ट करना वाज़न्ट थिंग, बट या द टॉक दैट वाज गोइंग ऑन. पाकिस्तान का भी हम बोले भाई अंडर आगा दे हैव बीन गेटिंग यूथ एंड स्टफ, बट अगेन बाबर आजम and all of those things have gone against them, and yeah, India right now is flying. Pakistan again on the brink of an exit agar Namibia se haarte, so that will be a bit of a challenge for them considering their past right now 24 mein. So yeah, abhi to fil waqt it looks good for India, but for Pakistan again the dark cloud of elimination is looming medium to large both right now on their heads.
Yeah, 100%. Revenue in India versus Pakistan and why they want India versus Pakistan was massive for Sri Lanka as well. Yes, man, it was. Australia versus Sri Lanka will be the match to watch out for, especially knowing Australia will make it to Super 8 or not. Let's say if Australia isn't in Super 8, we by default know India will make the semis. First, before I get into the semis talk and everything, can you just talk about Ishan Kishan, man? I'll listen. Like, I'll put a timer of 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes, just talk about him.
Ishan Kishan, bhai, there's like he's left everyone without words, right? Like the way he's come back, this tarike se, we all know his contract issue that he had. He didn't go back and report to the NCA. Then he came back, partnered with Hardik Pandya. Backlash hua. He went through a tough period. Nothing was happening for him. He played the local tournaments. All of the local tournaments he tried to get a string on. But then, he went to county cricket. Credit to him. That's where he improved. I think Mustafa was stuck. But no, he came back now.
Yeah,
yeah. So he went to county cricket. He played for Hampshire. Like he was not Hampshire. I think Tilak played for Hampshire. Then he scored a couple of runs over there. Syed Mushtaq Ali mein entry mili. Obviously, he's still one of the best domestic players for Jharkhand. He led them. He was going to lead Duleep Trophy में East Zone को, but वहाँ पे injury हुई उनको after the county के बाद अरे यार injury हो गई, but then he came back. Syed Mushtaq Ali 510 runs, 10 innings, incredible numbers. Right, there is no doubt like what he was doing, forcing the selectors who were not looking at him. 2 new selectors, RP Singh and Oja, unko shout out. Okay, they went and watched his games. They saw the belief in him. And see, Ishan Kishan obviously doing what he's doing, but we have to credit Oja and RP Singh, what they've done. They fought against the Shubman Gill to get this guy into the team. They fought against a lot of people to get this guy in the team. And, now you're reaping the benefits and the fruit. Since he's come back in the Indian squad, you look at him South Africa, you look at him in New Zealand, you look at him in everywhere, he's been amazing, right? Like he's just done something crazy. And all the innings that he's played, the strike rate that he's maintaining, the way he wants to play cricket is very clear in his head. And I said this, I think, yesterday. that this Ishan Kishan's version looks like he wants to be the top dog for India. He just doesn't want to be a side hero. He doesn't want to just be कि अरे भाई खेल लिया अच्छा खेल लिया and move on with life. He wants to make a legacy. He wants to build himself and he wants to build a career in Indian cricket. And he's matured a lot in that sense. And the shots that he's playing, the variety that he's showing. Initially, अगर आप देखो when he used to open for Mumbai or open for India, he used to struggle a bit. Rohit Sharma had to carry him a bit, but now he's carrying the team. So right now he's the second top scorer for in the World Cup as well, and 250 and 52 over 250 consecutively in a T20 World Cup. He's just been incredible, and today also, like you see, the why we and Mustafa Bhai are promoting this style of play because भाई जिस तरीके से उन्हें खेल रहा है, जिस तरीके से he's taking away, Mike Hassan खुद बोल रहा है कि भाई ने गेम निकाल लिया हमारे हाथ से. So that
अच्छा हो गया प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस?
Yeah, हो गया प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस. Like Mike Hassan का I just saw one liner ke bhai he took the game away from us. So that shows you that Ishan Kishan and what his value is since he's come back in the team.
Yeah, man. I'll just yeah, यही तो बात है जिसने पनीर जिंदगी भर नान के साथ खाया है, भले उसे मैदा मना हो, वो कभी चावल ट्राई नहीं करेगा तो पता कैसा चलेगा. अब आप और कोई राइवलरी बिल्ड नहीं करोगे तो बनेगी नहीं. बीजीटी में भी काफी पैनल्स होते हैं इस टाइप के. यार देखो, आपकी बात ठीक है, मगर मैं और फैज भाई अगर आपकी बात मान लिया और हम बस बीजीटी का कंटेंट कर लिए, कोई बात है, हम कर लेंगे, ठीक है. आप ब्रॉडकास्टर क्यों नहीं छोड़ा फिर अगर वैसा है, राइट?
बात क्या है उनकी, व्हाट्स द कॉन्टेक्स्ट हियर?
No, basically like India Pakistan का मैच, वो rivalry and all that, like क्यों रख रहे हैं and stuff like that. But we are like I understand that India is very good. वो तो me and Faiz are not deciding. We love India Pakistan matches, we watch it, but we're not deciding the game. We never said अगर कल के दिन मैं और फैज भाई को बोले कि भाई मैच नहीं होगा तो अपन कंटेंट कहाँ बनाएंगे उसका? We create content on where the match is, right? We're not going to create India Pakistan content. So it is not in me and his hands. You tell the broadcaster, you tell them. So कहीं ना कहीं they're not telling you the right figures, that means, of the match. Right, like they're not telling you how much money.
Just go right now and do live now on YouTube, and you see who is live on what topic, right? Like post match, maybe आप देख लो, people are still at it, right? In every YouTube stream, people are still going at it. Let it be their side, let it be our side. So if you in this current day, if you're saying India Pakistan nahi cover karo to anyone, like what's coming, given their rivalry, given the dope people emotionally charged and stuff. It just doesn't make sense, right? So that alone will give you an indication of how big this is. Yeah, it might not be big in terms of जो तरीके का क्रिकेट खेल रहे. I agree. Like even Musa bhai, me both were watching the game. Power play में match हो गया था, but the ranting, the clashes, the the dialogue exchange, the whatever Cosmic bhai just said in Hindi, all of these things.
I don't know what that meant. Sorry, that's why I took the maybe.
You know the saying. I'll just say the चार चवन्नी घोड़े पे.
अच्छा, sorry, I don't know that. Call me please, यहाँ पे नको दे दो गालियाँ. I didn't know. I'm very sorry. I don't read Hindi, man. Yeah, I don't read Hindi, man. I'm sorry. Like I can't read.
That is the thing. Even though the guy, whoever is boycotting, now post match, you didn't watch the game. We respect you. You had your opinion. You had a stand. But after that, also you are talking about the game. So that shows you how big of a rivalry this is, right? And भाई देखो, आप खिलाओ नहीं, वैसे मुस्तफा भाई बोल रहे, ब्रॉडकास्टर अगर दिखा रहा तो हम भी दिखाना है. अगर broadcaster is giving you 300 alerts and he's hyping up the game, he's showing you the stats, Usman Tariq के पीछे अगर they're putting reels, if they're putting everything, then this is the contest that they want to make. So that's how it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, he has been so clutch for us, to onwards and upwards for us. Maybe SRH plays head one down and make both of them. We'll come to that. We'll come to that with the yellow डॉलर पक्का. अब मुसा भाई दिखा यार, मेरे को सही में मैं गलती से वो थिंग, मैं नहीं पढ़ता हिंदी यार, मेरे को नहीं पता है. लाइक आई डोंट नो ब्रो. पहले कमेंट पढ़ो ना, समझ आए तो मत लो, मोनेटाइज नहीं होना. मुसा पहने मुझे लगा आप दिखाओगे नहीं, आप दिखा दिए यार. मैं तो ऐसे सारे कमेंट्स बैक टू बैक ऐसा दिखा रहा हूँ. मेरे को हिंदी नहीं आती, तुम्हारे को मालूम है ना. लाइक मेरे को क्या मालूम तुम गालियां देने वाले हैं. कवर करो, पर ये एयरवाई जियो का बुला के जो प्राइम टाइम क्रिंज फेस्ट का चला है, इट इज वेरी पुअर. यार मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ, देखो हम तो नहीं करें ना, लाइक हम तो लाइक आई मीन कल के दिन करेंगे, शायद आप नहीं आएंगे, मैं समझ सकता हूँ, मगर हम तो नहीं करें ना, लाइक जो कर रहे हैं उनको आप बोलो, मगर उन लोग को भी मालूम है कि दिस इज ऑल मैटर ऑफ कन्वीनियंस। ओह माय गॉड, मैं डर था, मैं समझा मेरे पीछे ओह माय गॉड, वही बड़ी ओह माय गॉड।
उन्होंने एक
हाँ जी,
लाइन
गालियां कौन दे दी?
कॉस्मिक मैं हिंदी नहीं समझता हूँ भाई। अरे
ऐसा तो although you read Hindi?
No, he
I
didn't.
didn't
He
read
didn't.
it, I just put it on the screen. I don't यार वही तो है ना, तो वही लोग गालियां दे रहे थे एक दूसरे को में और वही लोग अब कोलैबोरेशन करे, तो आप देख लो स्टेट दोनों कंट्री के, आप ही देख लो ना, मेरे को कुछ बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, मैं तो हूं नहीं वहां पे ना, फैज भाई है, मगर फैज भाई की क्या जरूरत है बोलने के लिए, ही आल्सो नोज दैट दिस इज डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स, बट वी कांट गेट इन्वॉल्वड इन दैट बिकॉज़ इट्स नॉट आवर फील्ड।
Yeah, bro, like simple bhai, nobody is that kya bolte, there are people who are patriotic, but in this business, in sports and in thing, it's a number game at the end of the day. No one
क्या है आशुतोष भाई, लोगों को गर्म कर देते पब्लिक को, ठीक है, सेंटिमेंट को फिर ठंडा कर देते, फिर लाइक नॉर्मल कर देते, फिर गर्म कर देते, ऐसे ही चलता। तो आप बस लाइक रिलैक्स करो, अगर आपको देखना है आप देखो, नहीं देखना है देखना, डोंट लेट पीपल डिक्टेट व्हाट यू वांट टू डू, दैट्स ऑल आई विल से। जो लोग बोलते बॉयकॉट करना है, राइट, वही आधे लोग तो देख रहे हैं ये मैच, और जो बोल रहे हैं कि बॉयकॉट क्यों कर रहे हैं, भाई मत करो, मत देखो, कोई बात नहीं, दैट्स योर चॉइस, बट डोंट गेट डिक्टेटेड बाय व्हाट्स हैपनिंग, बिकॉज़ द सेम न्यूज़ चैनल्स व्हिच आर शोइंग यू थिंग्स, दे आर कोलैबोरेटिंग। What happened to all the stuff they were saying before? So I think it's just
everything that you are seeing somewhere down the line, the people who are doing whatever they're doing, they also know what they're doing. Let it
yes.
be arguing, let it be not arguing, let it be creating a dramatic thing. They all know. Bhai. And see, we understand because Mustafa Bhai has been probably more in this field. How I have understood because I've seen it as well. So at the end, bhai, it is every man for himself, or every man, woman, or reporter for themselves, and they know what they're doing. Bhai, उनको भी जवाब देना है. Why aren't they getting any kind of numbers? ये क्यों है? आप PR या what do you call those ratings also, bhai? TRP, right?
TRP.
So you need it, right? Like if it's not gonna happen, then what are you gonna do? So this is how you're gonna get them, and this fixture is gonna get it to you. You said you don't want to play. You said you want to play. Mustafa bhai, how many India-Pakistan games have there been since September or like 28? Or yeah, there've been 4, 5 now. Today they've been India-Pakistan women under 19 also played, right? So
yes,
this is going to happen. आप जितना भी बोल लो, you are fighting the system is not gonna work when the system itself is like within itself wants it. If this T20 World Cup gets one-sided, and if Pakistan qualify, if you don't be surprised if there's an India-Pakistan final of this T20 World Cup to lift the spirits. Like, that's how it can happen. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying it's fixed or something. I'm just saying if that happens, imagine if it's a final Mustafa Bhai of a T20 World Cup, India-Pakistan, or a semi-final.
yes,
it'll be a money shooter, bro. इधर वन साइड था, वहां फिर जल्दबाज जग जाएंगे, हम यहाँ पे लगा देंगे, हम यहाँ पे कर देंगे, हम यहाँ पे
अब ये मैच इतना वन साइडेड था ना, मगर ये मैच पे जितना पैसा खर्चे लोग और जितना पैसे बने वो अनबिलीवेबल अमाउंट है, इसलिए तो हो रहा ना, लाइक हम कहने से हो रहा नहीं होता, लाइक इट डजंट मैटर। मी एंड फैज आल्सो, लाइक वी आर नॉट सिटिंग हियर एंड टेलिंग यू दैट you shouldn't go there, we didn't go, that was our personal thing, like we would go when we get opportunity, we've been to India Pakistan and we continue to go, no problem, but people who didn't come to Dubai and stuff, they went Sri Lanka, some people who didn't go to Sri Lanka, they'll go to the next game, people will watch the game whether you like it or not। and जो आप मेरे को इतना ही है कि which I did not understand yesterday was that जो लोग दिखा रहे थे कि भाई मत ये है वो है दुश्मन है, उन लोग सब कोलैबोरेट कर रहे हैं साथ में, बस भाई उसके बाद फिर आप जो मर्जी करना है करो, मैं तो कुछ भी बोल सकता हूँ, मैं पाकिस्तान की तारीफ करूं ना करूं, ये करूं वो करूं, कोई बिजनेस नहीं है, बिकॉज ये लोग जो गालियां दे रहे थे वो साथ में पैसे बना रहे हैं अब ना, तो मैं कुछ भी करूं, अभी आप लाइक हमको क्या डरने का है, मी एंड फ्रेंड्स खुला, अगर अच्छा खेले तो अप्रिशिएट करेंगे, नहीं अच्छा खेले तो नहीं करेंगे, we'll say what we want now।
देखो भाई, it is technically to the cricket, but if there is the opportunity of content, why won't we grab it? It's like that, right? Like if you're in a country where it's like a little bit open-minded, you will serve both the purposes, right? So it's like that, like you will serve, like Musa Biden, so he doesn't have anything to do with it, so he's just talking about cricket, he'll support both, like support का, he'll talk about both the sides। अब यहाँ पे आप ऐसा बताते हो कि आप पलट के देखने वाले हो और फिर आप देखते जा रहे हो, your one eye was open on the साइड. सो या तो देखना नहीं या तो देखो, बट ऐसा मत करके हम देख रहे नहीं थे, तुम देखे हमारे को, फिर उन्होंने पलटा के बोलेंगे नहीं हम तुम्हारे को नहीं बोले, हम बोल रहे थे. डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स तो रहेंगे भाई. दिस इज लाइफ, लाइक दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स. एंड देखो भाई, at the end of the day the game happened, it happened how it was, like we didn't expect it to happen this bad, or maybe we did in hindsight, but yeah, Pakistan not just showing up regularly, it's become a thing. But despite that, Musabai, how many games has this been now? 24, 22, apart from 21, and Pakistan hasn't turned up in any of the India Pakistan game, but still the hype still remains.
Yeah, yeah. It is one-sided. I understand that, but it's going to continue to remain.
The hype is,
सेमीफाइनल पड़ गया गलती से, राइट? आपको मेरे को पूछेंगे, मैं आपको पूछूंगा,
yeah, वही है. एंड
चलना
अगर आप
चलना है क्या? राइट? गए नहीं क्या अलग बात है, यहाँ पे
Yeah.
भी तो पूछे थे ना एक दूसरे से, एक महीना पहले पूछे थे ना चलना है क्या. वो तो होगा ही होगा, टेम्पटेशन होता है, सबको होता है भाई. लाइक मैच तो अगर हुआ तो देयर विल बी थिंग, बट there is nothing we can do. But speaking of the game, I know it was very one-sided, but from the bowling as well, you called it very early that Bumrah and Hardik are different quality, and they showed that today, man.
Yeah, भैया, मतलब उसमें when we see Shahin's bowling recently, it's not been the best. Shahin's bowling has been very easy to handle. Not just by India, I'm saying, but the smaller nations as well, they've been handling it well. Netherlands ने भी अच्छा ही करा था. जितना भी आप देखो, Shahin is not now up to that level at once he was probably. No swing, no nip, no plan. Just short pitch deliveries, just whatever he wants to bowl, wherever he wants to bowl, looking down at his mark. Like someone pointed that out also, I think, on the live stream, that he doesn't like look at the crease. He just looks down and then he bowls. So I think वो हिसाब से अगर मैं देखूं right now, China has become predictable in an aspect, and he needs to find his ways. I think Naseem should come in for him. छोटे nations and the बड़े nations and they've just been able to play him very well.
Yeah.
And Bumrah के बारे में तो हम क्या ही बोलेंगे, right? Like I know in the middle we thought fitness and all of these things and this what that. But with Bumrah, it's just different quality, right? It's just he's a World Cup winner and he's one who has significant impact. So I would never compare the quality of Bumrah to like someone like Shaheen probably.
Yeah, and but I really agree with this comment from Siddhant Bhai. Shivam Dube, me and Faiz have been calling for him. Like he's just under the radar player, man. Nobody will remember this innings at the end of the thing, but it was a very crucial innings, and he's under the radar player always. We should not forget to appreciate Shivam Dube. He has been playing vital knocks of 20, 30s and crucial games for years now. Underrated player for the team. Absolutely. Because he's the first guy to get criticized a lot of times. And we were also saying, "Kahan chale gaya Dube, ye wo after the World Cup, remember?" But he's back and he's playing another World Cup, bro.
Bhai, I think again a heavy, as much as people don't like to accept it, but it's Gautam Gambhir who's got him back, right? Like I think the way Sky Gautam Gambhir got him back, his form wasn't that great in the IPL, Musa, bhai, who didn't have a good 25 IPL, but they did get him back and they stuck with him. Zimbabwe ko bhi, I think he missed out or maybe he got injured and couldn't travel or something was there, and but post that they did stick with him. They needed an all-rounder. Yes, maybe you could say कि भाई हार्दिक के अगेंस्ट में जा रहे थे, हार्दिक नहीं पसंद था, बट हार्दिक भी एट द एंड ऑफ द डे है ये टीम में. बट शिवम दुबे जिस तरीके से खेलता है, मे बी इज नॉट द मोस्ट कंसिस्टेंट, बट कम एट द टाइम बड़े मैच का प्लेयर तो बन के है वो. ही प्लेड इन कपल ऑफ ओकेजन जहाँ पे वन साइड मारा है वो. लाइक ही हिट व्हाट 25 or 17 टुडे मे बी और समथिंग लाइक दैट. भाई बहुत क्रूशियल नॉक था वो भी.
Yeah, so we all eyes on Namibia. We all Namibia. Then Mooks bhai सोई नहीं. I think सो के उड़ गए. शक्ल से तो दिख रहा था इस fresh. It's लोगों का बैक सेट साइन बनाओ, बढ़िया लगेगा नियॉन वाला. Okay.
इसका बोले.
But Ashutosh bhai, the intellectual fans like us are very few. A lot of population in India, majority small towns and stuff, watch a lot it, and clickbait actually works there. अच्छा वो अयूब की हैट्रिक नहीं हुई, नहीं तो एक और डॉक्यूमेंट्री आ जाती है करके मैंने सुना ही इंडिया के अगेंस्ट किसने हैट्रिक नहीं ली यार. इसकी भी हैट्रिक आने वाली थी वरुण चक्रवर्ती की. It's gonna continue, but purely from sports, not economics or anything. Is it a match that needs to be played every time? The contest isn't there anymore. Can we stop rigging about bringing more? So I think that you're right in terms of contest there, but I think it's gonna keep happening. It's not gonna happen.
Let's think it like this. Don't think it from your aspect. Think there's a CEO of a cricketing firm, and he's a business. And at the end of the day, if his remuneration is coming from a specific contest, why wouldn't you do it, right? That's how you have to look at it. It's as simple as that. If I'm running a law firm and I'm getting big cases, and I know these guys keep coming, it's a huge case and it's a celebrity case, and the case is attracting a lot of eyeballs, and this case is long, like every year it'll come one case guarantee. Who's not going to take that case and keep marketing it, bro? Like that's how you have to think. The world is not so. It's because by 2000, early 2000, maybe you could say it was a little. Abhi pura, it's business, bro. It's all money.
Yeah, I'll just take this comment. Bhaiya, my friend's father was on ventilator. Sadly, passed away today.
Sorry.
Evening, he loved watching cricket. Really sorry to hear for your loss, and may he rest in peace. Really sorry about that, man. Uh, Stay strong. Yes, and yeah, I think, bhai, dekho, like Faiz said, like it's not about me, you, and everything. It's the people. They're benefiting so much. That's why they're doing it. Like they don't care about the diverse fixtures, bro. If they did, then if they did, like, why did you play 3 times in the Asia Cup? Why did you make the format like that? Asia Cup, आप knockout कर सकते हैं ना?
Not just this, man. You played under 19. You played under 19 Rising. You played women's. You're playing women under 19. So if it's just at one level, I understand. If it's only men's, chalo theek hai. But आप women's में भी डाल रहे हो, आप men's में भी डाल रहे हो, आप under 19 में भी डाल रहे हो. So now you have to understand like why. Okay, if it was just the men's, I'd understand. But every format, every kind of gender, and you're just playing the same fixture, so you have to understand that.
Not gonna lie, Haris was doing pretty decent in the BPL, so he should have been here. Again, Haris in BBL is different. In Australia, he's different. In these conditions, he's a different bowler, man. That's the problem with Haris Rauf as well, right? We saw him in America get hit. We saw him, like, they need to move ahead from Shaheen Haris. And, like, okay, Naseem is still young. They can continue with him. But Babar, Rizwan, these guys, they've tried them for enough years now. Haris and these guys have played like 3-4 World Cups already, right? 3 World Cup to खेल लिया, I think 21, 22, 24. उससे ज्यादा आप आप दूसरों को मौका दो. एंड बाबर का भी यार, लाइक फैज भाई भी बोले थे कि इन लोग बोल रहे एशिया कप में सही है, लोग बोले हमारे को बाबर को लेके आना चाहिए वापस. क्या हुआ भाई लेके आके?
BBL के बाद I तो Mustafa and said like he shouldn't be there in the team. It's shocking that he's in the team because he's not hit a step further. He went a step back, and we would probably play Fakhar Zaman, both of us, in this team right now.
Fakhar Zaman, eat your heart out. Yeah, that I agree with. Every World Cup we have Pakistan in our group is just getting boring now. But that's the thing, right, Keshav bhai? It's
I
getting.
think if you're going to make money out of it, Keshav bhai, let's just say ये Drake Wake जो stake पे डालते ना पैसा, उनला भी डाल रहे ही होंगे भाई. They're not also stupid. तो जो पैसा डालने वाले हैं, उनको भी अगर मिल रहा है. If I was allowed, if me and Musa bhai were allowed betting, we'd be happy, bro. Like every time making fish hand over fist.
The thing is, it's getting boring, but we all watch it. It's like even the people who hate it, it's like that girl is not good for you, or that guy is not good for you, but you still go back. It's like that kind of thing. Or like fried chicken, it's not good for you, but we keep eating it, bro.
Yeah, and like apart from that, like Musa bhai, there's always somehow some kind of a thing that pulls you. By 2015, it was Irfan. Now it was Usman Tariq. 21 they won, so that became a talkable point. So there's always something that even 22 was a good fixture, but they just didn't win at that time. But that's what I'm saying, like it's always one-sided. Virat Kohli is knocked, that pulled you. Here nothing happened, it was but Virat Kohli knock, I will stay with you. The 23 beach mein Rizwan Babar were doing something, but one side ho gaya. 21 was one-sided. 2017 they won. So whenever they win, it just comes back to that.
फैज एक साल हो गया ना इंडिया को T20 ये लीडरशिप के साथ.
Yes, 2 साल.
2 साल हो गए. हाँ,
24
कौन सा आपको सीरीज जबरदस्त दिखा T20 bilateral, like next level? It was edge of your seat.
Nothing, पूरे majority one side is there.
तो फिर it's not just Pakistan that is one side, right? Like तो नहीं होता ना, like India is a very good team right now, so I think yeah, obviously you might lose to Australia and everything. हाँ, टेस्ट मैचेस में इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया जबरदस्त थे, इंडिया इंग्लैंड जबरदस्त था समर में, ठीक है. बट T20 में एक साल में कौन सा ऐसा सीरीज था यूसे वाओ इन लोग को खेलना है रोज? आप न्यूजीलैंड को पेल दिए 4. मैं आपको पूछा भी, आप बोले 4-1 न्यूजीलैंड, 3-1 इधर थी. कौन सा इतना क्रेजी है? मेरे को तो इतना क्रेजी सीरीज दिखे ही नहीं अभी तक.
फंसा ये है ना, लाइक अगर नॉकआउट होता है तो नॉकआउट के बेसिस पे फिर हम डर बैठाते. नॉकआउट के बेसिस में अभी ऑस्ट्रेलिया से फटती क्यों हमारी वर्ल्ड कप में? बिकॉज ऑफ 23 वर्ल्ड कप. अभी हमारी
पाकिस्तान आई ना जब आती है हम नॉकआउट में, हम वहां पे भी परेशान, अगर 22 फाइनल उनके साथ पड़ा तो परेशानी होती थी ना, 2017 में परेशानी हुई, 2007 में परेशानी हुई ना, उन लोग आते हैं ना, वो अलग बात है, अगर आ जाती नॉकआउट में तो वो भी कॉन्टेस्ट ही होगा ना, बिकॉज एट दैट टाइम दैट मींस whoever reaches the semi-final final is in good form, so you'll have a good game, that any team that comes, but I'm just saying in general that it's not like in T20 cricket right now, India is playing really well. That's not to say that we're not going to have a good game here. We will have good matches. मगर वो तो निकलते ना. अब श्रीलंका के खिलाफ फैस हम कितना खेल रहे, एक दो गेम जबरदस्त रहते हैं, मगर कभी वन साइडेड भी रहते हैं. Yes, rest in peace. I said purely from angle sports, not economics. In the economic argument, I understand. I mean, Floyd versus Manny happens too many times. It becomes boring. Versus Pakistan, we have to win every time, and they just have to win once. That's a very good point.
Floyd and Manny के situation में भी Floyd Manny don't represent two nations that are emotionally charged. Floyd is an individual being. Manny is an here you're playing 11 versus 11 who are taking into not just the sport, but we know it's a wider audience, and there are a lot of politically charged plus emotionally charged plus a bit of sports with a bit of hint. So if you can't compare it to a Floyd and Manny, because Floyd and Manny again it is a celebrity fight. These are nation like situations, so that's two different angles.
अरे भाई मैं यहाँ ही था जब वो हैट्रिक में था, उसके बाद मैं यहाँ से भी चले गया. नहीं हारिस तो और बैश होता, यहाँ पेस वोंट वर्क. Even accounts can be fixed and recalibrated in short run. Most leagues, events, tournaments are not just leaning on rivalry. मुसफ़ भाई को बोला भी था लेफ्ट में जाओ. Yes, this is a very kind message, man. The people who are saying it's boring will be the ones who watched with full interest till there are no contest, but don't say it's boring. It's a false statement. Karan Ojla endorsed stake and put lakhs on bet on India. India versus England T20 series was competitive. Score line doesn't reflect that. See that tournament, I just remember Faz keep ripping into me saying, "Arey, they don't know how to play spin, bro."
Yeah, like, which angle will it be? They won, man.
There could have been times where it was competitive. I understand that.
तो आप साउथ अफ्रीका के लिए भी बोल सकते थे, न्यूजीलैंड को भी बोल सकते थे, but they came up short every time. See, I understand you're saying it was a good series and all, but England, अब आप लोग इंग्लैंड को हंसी में ले रहे, they're almost on the brink of knockout as well. So, it's not easy to face an Indian cricket team right now.
Sri Lanka in 2024 was good. Yeah, that was good. Like that's like one series that you reminded me, and like think Ashutosh by one series. But like what my point is that, right, like when you play each other, like constant, whenever you play each other, like sometimes it happens, like because India is really good right now. In Test cricket is different because India is not as good as maybe Australia. They're maybe not as good as South Africa. So you'll have exciting series. You'll have. आप देख लो इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका जो सीरीज हुआ 3-2-0 हुआ ना, उसमें वन साइडेड था, बट हम लोग देखे एंड एवरीथिंग, लाइक इट हैपेंस. साउथ अफ्रीका थोड़ी ये बोलेगी कि भाई इन लोग को तो हम मार दिए, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. चलो फ्लॉयड वर्सेस मैनी नहीं, साउथ अफ्रीका वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड इन रग्बी. गिव अवे, क्या गिव अवे, कुछ गिव अवे रखे थे.
Still the hype won't be the same.
It's like Super Bowl, bro. Like Super Bowl, there's always hype, man. It's like very boring, the finals, but everyone watches. Super Bowl, sorry. I said Super Bowl. कुछ गिव अवे नहीं, कुछ गिव अवे रखे थे. Yes, announce the result, check community post.
I did, but you're not one because of the time thing.
What time did he post?
He posted just before like the game started. So there's someone who posted 19 hours before.
Yeah, but he's still eligible, no?
But when you first kare na, like he's eligible.
Like oh, okay. I thought it was like random draw.
Random draw तो फिर चिट्स लिख के फिर नाम लिखना पड़ेगा.
लिखूं क्या है नाम?
And prediction edited भी है. Because
look, Faz is in charge of this. I'll support him whatever he does, because nobody's going to be happy. Not everyone's going to be happy. So yeah. What do you wrote? It's edited. Yeah, Keshav bhai, what the hell, man? Did anyone write Ishan Kishan in Instagram?
Yeah.
Do we know any of them?
Yeah, you also know him.
इंस्टा कमेंट ब्रो. इंस्टा का चेक करो फैज इनका. मैं फैज भाई चेकिंग. पीसी में अक्षर पटेल आया. क्या बोल रहा है अक्षर पटेल, बताओ. मैं 1 सेकंड आया. हाँ फैज,
वहां पे भी अभिषेक शर्मा ही है.
कैसे भाई तुम क्या इतना झूठ बोले, मैं नहीं समझा यार. I swear I was ready to give you the thing if you said Ishan Kishan. I would have fixed it for you, man. I was like Ishan Kishan यार
Why
वो
this is not our first,
lucky
this
for
is
you,
not
bro.
our this is not our first क्या बोलते हैं.
यार कैसे भाई मैं तुम्हारे को सही समझा, मैं तुम्हारे को ही देता था यार, रैंडम ड्रॉ में चिड़ में डाल के तुम्हारे को देता, तुम मेरे साथ धोखा कर दिया यार.
5 घंटे पहले डाले उन्होंने ईशान किशन. पांच
कब?
घंटे पहले. He deleted the comment and then he put it 5 hours ago.
Bro, you have to put one comment. You can't put Abhishek Ishan here, this, that, everything, man. धोखा दे दिया. Start
I
the
will
giveaway.
I'll show you his name, Mustafa bhai, so that he doesn't think I'm
No,
lying
no,
to him.
I believe you, bro. It's okay. I don't believe him anymore. Whatever you said. It doesn't matter. Even whatever it is decided. We'll do another giveaway, Keshav, bhai. Don't worry.
ये देखो केशव जो आग है, देखो आग का
I
आग वाला
can't see
कौन.
it. It's too small. It's too small. I can't see. He's sending me a screenshot.
हाँ, क्योंकि आप उसको मैं जब लिया द टाइम वाज 6:56. It's not. Anyway, you're not going to win because someone did it 19 hours before. Even then.
मैं एक सेकंड आया. हाँ, fast.
आराम से. So yeah, unfortunately, how much ever we would like to give, it was before 7, but someone did it before you and they were first. And you did 2 comments. One was Abhishek Sharma and then one was Ishan Kishan. So you can't do 2 comments, right? So you have to understand. The guy doesn't follow us, so what? He still put in the comment and he did the necessary thing, right? He did reply and stuff like that. So he did do it, the comment at the end of the day. And you did 2 comments, one was Abhishek and then one was Ishan Kishan. So 2 will always be unchangeable as well. And on YouTube also you did it. L to ho gaya. Anyway, khair. Again, there's always going to be more giveaways to give and we'll decide as to what to do with that. But yeah. In the context of the game, देखो भाई, there's again, like we said, Usman Tariq के बारे में बात करें. I think he did a decent spell, not something that we were expecting. Goma बोल के उन्हें murder कर देने वाला, ये कर देने वाला. It was a pretty decent spell, but nothing that it was. Saim Ayub bowled very well, batted very poorly. Again, a lucky 6 over Bumrah. Bumrah, देखो भाई, Bumrah का मैं actually बोलता हूँ, the psychological advantage that he has over batsmen. I've never, like we always say this. Mitchell Marsh has said this in उसमें कि भाई follow करना condition. He doesn't follow. Let me check. If he doesn't, then we can always see. But even then, then no one gets it. That's all. But let me just check once. I think they do. Yeah, he does follow. He follows, bro. The guy follows. So that also is done there. But yeah, coming to Bumrah again, the psychological pressure that he creates over, batting batsman, it's incredible. And yeah, I think उस हिसाब से अगर मैं देखूं, he's been splendid. And जिस तरीके से उन्हें खेला and जिस तरीके से उन्हें bowling खेलता भाई, pinpoint accuracy, there's never any doubt in this quality. I know a lot of people were like saying about Bumrah fit nahi hai. Even like I think we said it as well during the Asia Cup he looked a little down, but this guy is an ultimate World Cup stand-up beast and that's what he did. जिस तरीके से उन्हें bowling करा, कोई Saim Ayub हक्का पक्का हो गया. The minute you see Bumrah coming at you, you're done. So Saim did well. He does well and Bumrah did well. Saim Ayub bowled well but batted poorly. Pakistan ki batting crumbling, 4 down. If you look at again individual performances, I'll say Shadab was poor for them. He got smashed. Abrar Ahmed की बात करेंगे. Abrar Ahmed usually अच्छा करते हैं against India, but this time around, like उसका celebration just took him for a toss. Didn't know where to pitch it, bhai. And the funny thing is, they've been playing in Sri Lanka. I don't know what game plan they came out with. A toss again, bhai. जिस तरीके से, I don't know what excuse they gave for the toss. I'm keen on seeing that right now. That what toss they give. टॉस का क्या बहाना दिया, बट आई बी इंटरेस्टेड टू नो व्हाट दे डिड ओवर देयर. सो उस हिसाब से अगर मैं देखूं तो यस, बिल्कुल that was a very big decision made by Salman Agha. I think credit to Sky, what he said was we will bat eventually, and I think they understood कि भाई बारिश तो होने वाली है नहीं, पिच अगर स्लो ही अगर हम उनको एक बड़ा टोटल मार के दे दिए तो स्कोर बोर्ड प्रेशर विल बी इमेंस ऑन दिस विकेट, जो साबित हुआ ऑब्वियसली आफ्टर 176 is just incredible. Follow करने का condition वो तो है, he does, yeah, he did. Ishan Kishan is proving his caliber in the world stage, but Abhishek did it in all in the Asia Cup bilateral. So many questions. Basically, is Abhishek better than Ishan Kishan? Abhishek Sharma, देखो T20 cricket 2025. If you're gonna play 900 run, 900 almost 890 plus runs, and भाई देखो Abhishek, the style that he brings is very different. Ishan Kishan again, मैं अगर बोलूँ, he's been fabulous in these 2-3 innings, but again Abhishek over a period of 1 year, if you look at it, he's still slightly ahead, but Ishan is not far away. Ishan Kishan has done splendidly against New Zealand. The way he's hit 215, I think, odd and 230 strike rate. But there, Abhishek also had a couple of innings, right? 2-3 innings that he played spectacular. हाँ चलो World Cup में let's say Abhishek 100 मार दिया नमीबिया से, then you will be thinking अब आप फिर वो शायद बोल सकते हो कि नहीं भाई नमीबिया से मारा. Irrespective, I still feel like Abhishek Sharma is there, but yeah, 2-3 more failures, people will start calling him out. इसको पढ़ लिए, उसको कर लिए. ये चीज इवन न्यूजीलैंड के फर्स्ट T20 के बाद या थर्ड सेकंड बोले थे आके भाई उसको आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप खाली एक लप्पा लगा रहे हैं, वो करता है. But he always does come back, and hoping for the same that he manages to come back and score a couple of runs here and there. And yeah, today's short selection was poor, but I think right now just the years wise and the consistency while Abhishek slightly ahead, but Ishan not that far behind. I'm gonna wear Ishan jersey. He looks a bit like Ishan, right? After he looked a bit like Ishan. Beautifully said well by anyway. I back Abhishek to score runs in a big game, probably not. That's what it is. Actually, Abhi Phil Salt and Josh Butler and Dhruva Bhai, they are not scoring runs. That doesn't mean that they're bad players, but in an I'll tell you this: if England qualify in an elimination, agar by chance आपका क्या बोलते हैं जॉर्ज बटलर फेल शॉट रन मार देते हैं, then that is something that you know you will have to look at, and that is what England will want. चलो भाई हम लोग qualifications कर लिए, super 8s कर लिए, अगर knockout में जॉस एंड फिल को हैंक एंड टॉन्क, and the game is done for the English people, right? Like they will पावर प्ले कैपिटलाइज करके दे दिए तो खत्म है. So that's what I'm saying. Like these players जो मुस्तफा भाई हम बोलते हैं कि back, it's because of such moments. आप अगर वहां फेल होता है आप बोल सकते हो भाई बड़े प्लेयर नहीं है वो, बड़े एशिया कप में तो 300 प्लस रन मारा है उसने. न्यूजीलैंड के अगेंस्ट भी फर्स्ट 2-3 गेम्स लाइक ही टुक इट अवे फ्रॉम देम. साउथ अफ्रीका के अगेंस्ट भी यही हुआ, साउथ अफ्रीका अवे भी यही हुआ था, बांग्लादेश के अगेंस्ट भी यही हुआ था. सो ये चीज है कि भाई इन लोगों के साथ थोड़ा जैसे फिल सॉल्ट अग्रेसर्स हैं उनके साथ थोड़ा पेशेंस रखना पड़ेगा. ईशान का भी शायद बैड पैच है, सो यू डोंट नो. Also can it lead to a miracle? They can, bhai. Like they were in T20 game हम देख चुके हैं. It's a very funny and tricky game. You see Zimbabwe, Australia, very very amazing example आपके सामने. USA और first half of India USA was a little tricky, but obviously India की quality जिस तरीके से हम बात करते जा रहे हैं, it's been amazing. So I think that's something that yeah, but Italy versus England, you would back the odds against England, but England the way they have been in recent World Cups, you also can't say कि भाई इतना दूर और इतना easy होगा. England always somehow managed to do something dumb, but if like I said Josh Butler, Phil Salt या Harry Brook, ये लोग अगर make it easier on them, and something that Mustafa said well was कि भाई they look very very scared, they look very very un-England like. So that is something that England has to work on. If they're able to come out and express themselves as naturally as possible, then they have a very good chance against Italy as well.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You're beaming with smile, Mustafa bhai.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it today. I know that it was one side and everything, but look, अगर मैच फंस गया, ये कर दिया, हमारे को ये सुनना पड़ता ऐसा कैसा जीतेंगे वर्ल्ड कप, ये कैसा, यहाँ तक लास्ट में चले गए. साइम अयूब वो तो सुन लिया है, साइम अयूब को कैसे दे दिया विकेट, ये हो गया वो हो गया. So I'm positive, bro. I think it's amazing, man. I enjoyed it, and like I said, bro, growing up I've seen Pakistan dominate like this, so why not enjoy this period, because it can flip. वक्त तो बदलते रहता, right? There will be a time we were present in the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, you were like frozen like a statue, bro. You know, you didn't flinch. But yeah, we've been through 2017, this, that, and we know how much noise is there, so we should enjoy that game. And मेरे को यार उसकी इनिंग बहुत अच्छी लगी. I'm gonna watch it again. ईशान किशन की बहुत अच्छी इनिंग दिखी यार, बहुत जबरदस्त बैटिंग करा उन्हें. But it's not over for India first. They got to beat Netherlands, and then they got to actually don't have to, but yeah, we should beat Netherlands and go into the next round. Next round is going to be tough, and you know, one slip here and there, and again problems. Yeah, because T20 cricket, you got to be on your feet. Anything can happen. South Africa बच गए बाल against Afghanistan, but New Zealand को पेल दिया one-sided. We didn't expect that, so we gotta just take it one game at a time. And you have some good teams here, but that can flip. You never know. In the Super 8s, suddenly England or Australia could look dangerous if they qualify. And, you know, India, West Indies, or West Indies, South Africa don't look dangerous. So you got to just be careful going into this. Yeah. Where are the comments? अच्छा अक्सर
वो 1 मिनट
पूरे अक्सर के ले लिए
नहीं 1 मिनट
इन्हें तो भाई. Also, can Italy do a miracle and knock out England? That's possible, bro. I think Faz took this comment, right?
Yeah.
Aksar Patel press conference. We just focus on our strengths. The hype is just outside talk. We think only about what we want to do out there. Similar way, how you explained it, it doesn't mean they are bad players. I want to say, don't count England, Australia poor yet. Maybe now they're finding difficult to eventually. Yeah, 100%. Bro, look, the thing is, look, Faz is a bit more critical on England. I'm a bit more critical in Australia on their basis. But then the day that they play well and stuff, he'll come and say England played well. I'll come and say Australia played well. He doesn't like England as much. I don't like Australia as much. But we will admit when they're playing good. Like, don't worry. Like, and we will be scared if we play either of them in the knockout. Aksar, we just see Pakistan as a team. We are just focusing on treating him just as a team. I don't think it's about it as a big rivalry. It's just a normal match which we want to win like others. Aksar Patel all-rounder role is to contribute in all departments. If the team is showing me that trust, I need to repay it. I just need to be ready and flexible. Why did Aksar Patel come, by the way? Because he picked up a couple of wickets?
Vice captain.
Aksar Patel, wherever we play, India, Australia, England, or here, we get our support. It is good to get so many people who love the team. Ishan Kishan played a very good knock in this kind of pitch. It was one of his best knocks. For Babar Azam, the ball was skidding. It was the new ball, so I tried to push that ball. For Usman, he was stepping out, so I held it back. And we said that Aksar Patel will flight the ball as well. He has those variations. Rohit Sharma just told us to keep the confidence high, not to take any pressure. Good pep talk before the game. We chose the 11 according to the pitch. We don't want to make too many changes in the 11. Just went with our planning and picked our comment. Good to see Rinku getting back fast. He hit a couple of boundaries too. That was nice.
Yeah, like there was a lot of criticism about like he did get Shaheen at the end. Like people will say that also spin ke against uska quality nahi hai, but yeah, Shaheen ko to rakh ke diya unhe.
Yeah. The boundary dimensions were big, but we did hit good sixes. Pakistan, who came for press conference, I think Hassan.
Yeah.
Cosmic, stop spamming. He's technically just giving us the quotes. I told him to send it, so he's not really spamming. So do you remember? Yeah, the great man make great destiny or something. But I keep forgetting, man. Shit. Italian, I don't know it, man, that well. I'll learn it for tomorrow because he's going to say it sure when Italy play. Tomorrow you're gonna get me for the England-Italy game, and you're gonna get Fez for the Australia. What's the Australia-Sri Lanka?
That's gonna be a big game. Both of those.
Me and Fez are gonna come together tomorrow because if England lose, you're gonna make fun of me, and if Australia lose, you're gonna make fun of Fez. We're gonna come individually tomorrow. Actually, just open Twitter, and Afghans are more happy.
फायदा ट्विटर का फायदा हो गया अब
भाई उनका तो बनता है हैप्पी होने मतलब पाकिस्तानी छोड़ते नहीं अफगानी को यार वो लोग को कितना सताते ओ सॉरी फैन सॉरी भाई एआई जनरेटेड वीडियो देखा अल्लाह आपके तीनों किट में थे सदर का कप्तान कौन है माकरम न्यूजीलैंड का कौन है सैंटनर और सैंटनर और इन्हें मार्क्रम इन फ्रंट और उसको बोल रहे भाई तंदूर लगा बोल के उन्हें अंदर बैठा रोटी लगा रहा राशिद को बोल रहे रोटी लगा रहा उन्हें कितना करते हैं यार अफगानिस्तान को बिचारे में तो दे डिजर्व इट ऑस्ट्रेलिया मैच में फैज भाई आना हाँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया मैच में फैज भाई आ रहे इंग्लैंड नेपाल इंग्लैंड स्कॉटलैंड इंग्लैंड इटली में मैं आ रहा हूँ एक्चुअली मेरे को शाम में कहीं जाना पड़ेगा शायद तो इसलिए हम लोग ऐसा बना दिए एंड फैज भाई दोपहर में जाएंगे जो उनको एक्सरसाइज करना है शाम मैं एक्चुअली फैज भाई मैं एक हफ्ते से बाहर नहीं निकला मेरे घर से
निकलो भाई निकलो आप बिल्कुल निकलो भाई
मैं निकला नहीं मैं खाली मैच देख रहा हूँ वीडियो देख रहा हूँ कॉल में के बात चल रही है हाँ
ख्वाबों में भी यही चाह रहा हूँ फिर आपको
so I will be there for the England versus Italy. I'll be
even
there.
I'm usually going in the morning. I'm trying to go in the morning.
I hope you don't come because I don't want to see your face if England is lose.
I think England yeah Bethel अच्छा
मुस्तफा भाई क्या हैरी मैंने ठेका लेकर रखा
हैरी ब्रूक का तो देखो मैं भी बैक करा हैरी ब्रूक को एक साल
जाओ घर पे मत रहो शिवम केसरी सेड राइट मुस्तफा कि मुस्तफा भाई घर पे रहते नो फ्रेंड्स yeah the thing is like जवानी में ज्यादा थे बाहर and stuff but I'm just gonna go and might just play some sport or something play some paddle if it's cancer then you'll see me with
anyone cosmic then he wants the cosmic.
Yeah,
Boycott
but
Australia.
Italia. It's going to be a good game. Both games will be very good, man. I don't want to miss the Australia Sri Lanka one, but yeah, I might. Faiz, if you look at it from the context of the whole tournament, tomorrow is very important as compared to today. Sri Lanka versus Australia. How do you see that game panning out? Because it's in Pallekele, it's a different pitch to this. It's not the Prem pitch.
Yeah, 100%. Right, it's a very important game, and their group, what, Sri Lanka, Australia, Ireland, Zimbabwe, and one more team I keep for UAE. I think not UAE. Someone else I keep forgetting the last game, last team, Oman. So for Sri Lanka, again, for them, majority they're in the Super Eights, but they would want to make a bold statement, right? Because people have been ignoring them somewhere down the line. हल्के टीम So ये narrative नहीं बनना कि Ireland, Oman को मार के ये लोग आगे. They probably want the narrative that we beat Australia as well and we got in, and they've got some good players. But Nisanka has not gone up yet. Like we mentioned, Kusal Mendes is doing well for them. They've got a couple of more anchors. Pawan Ratanake, I think he's done well in the recent bilaterals as well. From bowling angles, yes, आप mentioned करें हसरंगा, but they've got तीक्षणा, अच्छे player हैं भाई श्रीलंका के पास, and Patirana could be a threat अगर slower wicket हुई तो like Patirana could also be a difficult bowler to bowl in these conditions, face in these conditions. For Australia, it is, I don't know, man. Like the way they play spin, it's always problematic for them. But I think they've got a better idea of. Zimbabwe is a very big wake up call for them. Something that they had against India and the second team that they lost to in the 23 World Cup, like Travis had mentioned that. But they don't look up. Steve Smith entering this game will be very important for them, right? Steve Smith knows how to play these conditions very well. They won a test series there under his leadership. Huh?
Will he play tomorrow?
I think he will play tomorrow because Mitch Marsh to Haney, and based on the side that they had all kinds of slips and turns. Now, who will they take out? The question. Cameron Green to रहेंगे शायद. I don't know, Matthew Short or who else was opening with Travis Head, I can't remember, but they have to make some kind of switch for slotting in Smith. Maybe Smith might open, I'm not sure, but capitalizing the power play again is very crucial. If Travis Head gets going for them, then one side power play हो सकता है, but it's not easy. Like we saw today as well in Pakistan, अगर bat करने आए तो they were struggling. And when the spin conditions play a psychological problem on your head, it becomes difficult. So Australia need to keep their nerve. Matthew Renshaw doing well for them in the middle. Steve Smith can do the same for them. And they need just Tim David or they need Travis Head to have that massive innings.
Yeah. हैरी ब्रुक करते रहते हो आप पूरे टाइम. कल मैं मॉस्का ब्रदर्स करूंगा पूरा टाइम. मॉस्का टूरे कोलो. I know only one David Brook, he is Welsh. चोरी कहाँ है, but to bowl first पाकिस्तान को इमरान ने बोला था. Did you see that video?
Which one?
And then you sent it to me, no?
Yeah. पीछे खड़े हुए. Usman Tariq was talking to a journalist.
The same place in the Asia Cup, वो रील कटा था. I was on the side that time जब बाबर का वो से बात हुई थी, and then वो बैट का पूछे थे ना, like जोबर अरे बैट पूछ रहे, ये कर रहे, but they were just having a chat. It was the same area, nets वाला area में. ये रिंकू मैच खत्म होते ही अलवेश यादव से बात कर रहा है. अपनी बीवी से भी पहले उसको कॉल क्या लगता है. गुरंदर है अपना वो. आप तो भाई आपकी टीम तो पैक करना चाहिए कल बैग, होपफुली.
I think like against Netherlands they'll probably sit Bumrah out, give Siraj the opportunity, and Arshdeep maybe. They will change the whole squad, right? Like they'll give Washington Sundar a go.
I think look, I think there should be 3 changes. I don't think Abhishek could drop मारेंगे unless he's not well.
Correct.
Right? Because उसको फॉर्म भी लेके आना चाह रहे हैं and stuff like that. So बुमराह को ड्रॉप करना चाहिए, मेरे ड्रॉप नहीं, रेस्ट कराना चाहिए. Bring in Siraj for sure. Bring back Arshdeep also. And I would rest Varun Chakravarti, and then you can play him instead of Kuldeep Yadav after. But Kuldeep Yadav again, man, serial wicket taker. I love it, bro. He did a good job. I understand that not everybody is going to get an opportunity and he won't play every game. But Varun Chakravarti will be important आगे जाके as well. So
yeah, I mean, for India again, this is a very dominant thing. 8-1 हो चुका है, and they look very good going into the Super 8s. Now, like they've played, we could say relatively not up to the mark. Who is up to the mark in this World Cup, according to you? Like we mentioned, South Africa, New Zealand. and West Indies maybe, right? Like these three.
Yes. These three are up to the mark. India is also up to the mark. But look, Fez, you have to understand the narrative will keep changing game by game. USA के बाद तो सब गालियां दे रहे थे यहाँ पे, right? क्या है ये पाकिस्तान को? Half of the scare of Usman Tariq was because of Erasmus and आपके Mohsin और Harmeet and these guys, bro. That was the scare. राइट लाइक इट केम फ्रॉम देयर. हमको स्पिन नहीं खेलना था. मैं तब भी बोला था कि भाई उनको भी तो नहीं आएगा ना खेलने, मैं बोला था. बट so it will change. It just depends. Super 8s mein, look, if India win, I will not be surprised. If they lose also, I will not be surprised. But I still expect India to be in the semi-finals. Semi-final to khelna chahiye bhai. If they don't make it to the semi-finals, then it is going to be a failure. If they make it to the semi-finals, then we'll see what happens in the semi-final. Semi-final, final, jo bhi hai, like it depends how you play the cricket. But I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think also a lot will have to be assessed when you see where they're playing the Super 8 game. I think
Look,
that'll be crucial.
If you make it to the semis, Fez, and then you lose final, semi-final, I don't think Gambhir will get the sack. But if he gets knocked out in the Super 8s, Gambhir will get there will be calls. I don't think he will, but there will be calls.
Super 8 Cup, तो वही है. I think also stadium जहाँ पे खेलेंगे उस समय conditions, does that bring the opposition into the play? That will be very crucial to see. But again, we've got very good match winners with the ball, with the bat. They don't look like they're going to slip, but like you said, it's T20 cricket. We don't know what to expect. If we get a flat wicket with West Indies, we might face a bit of an issue. The firepower that they possess as well. And Australia अगर आती है, Australia already वो yellow jersey देख के हमारे को we have problems. So
yes,
that could be a psychological warfare. And
यार ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंडिया का फाइनल हो गया अहमदाबाद में. People won't sleep, man.
South Africa अगर आती है तो David Miller redemption arc villain phase में आके like these things do trigger people. So
और इस टाइम उनका चोकर नहीं है हेनरी क्लासन.
वो तो है नहीं, but होता तो और इनके अगेंस्ट खेलने वाला वही था. So I think you're right in that aspect.
Just joke. He's a great player.
नहीं मतलब वो तो सही है in the sense के हेनरी क्लासन
नहीं है, सही अच्छा खेला उन्होंने वर्ल्ड कप में.
हाँ हमारा है नहीं, मतलब I'm saying है नहीं है. And David Miller redemption arc, Quinton de Kock Mumbai redemption arc वापस आ रहा है. So all of these factors, it does make it difficult. But like you said, narrative will keep on changing. And today it's just India beat Pakistan. Very happy. Obviously, the way they played, the bowling quality has spoken for itself. People doubting it will never doubt it again, probably till something majorly like majorly something happens. Like I think
that's how the people panic on our stream itself. Imagine if we had, inshallah one day we'll have more followers. Like people panic too quickly, bro. Like इतना panic नहीं होना चाहिए. आप like 170 पहुंचे जब, like we're very calm about it, man. And आप तब बोले थे ना मेरे को अब चला के खेलना पड़ेगा. मैं बोला भाई उन्हें कर दिया काम. दोनों मैं तब भी बोल रहा था कर दिया काम.
140 पे बाद तो अपन लोग बोल दिए थे 140 पार हो गया तो खत्म है. You like, and you have to question this guy, like what mindset you have to like chase against Indian style bowling style, right? Like आप ऐसा तो भी सोच रहा था कि भाई मैं बैटिंग कर लिया, मे बी अगर हमारा एक पावर प्ले अच्छा चलेगा, प्रेशर ऑफ द स्कोर बोर्ड ये गेम में हमेशा रहने वाला था. No matter what, 160.
Do you think they got Usman Tariq too quickly? Too late, sorry. Too late? Did they late?
I think the game plan has always been the same. 11, 12th over, you bring him, like you mentioned, when they're doing to accelerate, try to... And he did a
changing the plan according to what the batsman is doing at that time, right? Because if the batsman is going after you and you've seen he's gotten wickets when the batsman goes after you, why don't you bring him a bit early? Because sometimes you got to change your game plan. You saw India change their game plan today.
I think they did change their plan to an extent. You saw Aga bowling himself in the power play. But the thing that went against them is Abrar's 4 overs. If Abrar would have been Abrar level, and Shadab also, like none of them, right? Like both of them didn't do well for them. That also took the game away from them. Like, अरे यार ये दोनों को आप expect कर रहे थे. उस्मान तारिक जितना भी डाला फिर भी decent डाला. चलो उस्मान तारिक जल्दी भी आ जाता. बाद में तो और pressure build हो जाता कि आप मार खा रहे. In the later overs, right? And Surya would have known कि अरे शादाब अबरार का line नहीं चल रहा, we'll banter them later or smash them later. Saim को credit करेंगे because he did bowl well, but Shaheen again, you have to pitch it up here. You can't bowl short half trackers, man. And you just what it is, शादाब अबरार and Shaheen जब 3 11 12 12 रन खा रहे, वहां पे यहाँ पे 30-40 रन आ गए.
बिकॉज वो बैट्समैन को तो बोलना पड़ेगा, वो लाइक बॉलर अगर 140 150 तक रखे ना, तब मैं बैट्समैन को ज्यादा क्रेडिट से, मेरे को पता था 160 के बाद तो चांस ही नहीं
नहीं
है ये।
चांस था, नहीं चांस था बिल्कुल। एंड फ्रिकिंग ऑसम भाई को शॉट आउट भाई 160 टू 180 के रेडार में ही
Yeah,
था।
and he's calling it fast since the
डे
before the
सिंस
World
डे
Cup.
वन, या
You
सिंस
know,
डे
मेरे
वन।
को याद है 3 हफ्ते पहले उन्होंने बोला इंडिया पाकिस्तान गेम प्रेम था, मैं तो I was in Dubai mode. I didn't like really care what when the game is and stuff. But he told me at that time 160 170 is going to be, and he's been saying it repeatedly. So shout out, you're right.
या
Just take these few comments. He said मत दो वॉशी को अगो, कोई चेंज नहीं, यहीं खिलाओ बस, अर्शदीप वापस इन।
नहीं होगा।
कैसा मौका मिलता है, सिराज बोल दिया यार, बुमराह को जरूरत नहीं है ना खेलने नेदरलैंड्स वाला गेम।
या
अभिषेक प्लेइंग इन बाइनरी कोड, तिलक भी ड्रॉप किया, नहीं तो उसके भी दो होते। वेस्ट इंडीज आफ्टर सूर्या बट्टा, इट्स अभिषेक Kacharya. Acha. Also, has it ever been that India or any team has had 3 ducks in a match? Hardik, Abhishek, who was the third one?
हार्दिक, अभिषेक एंड अक्षर।
अक्सर के इन रस्तों पे. Does Nasir Hussain and others find this toxic and unfair? Didn't Nasir Hussain give a statement like about Pakistan, like going back on their decision? He got pissed off, right? Or was that AI generated?
Maybe he might.
IPL finally giving the results we desired for so many years. Yeah, you're right. Look, India, since the IPL has started, they've struggled a lot, bro, like in T20 World Cup, since the IPL has started. But in the last few years, I think the change in mindset, because the fans still have that scare, right? Like they still have the scare ki bhai, dekhe conditions, ye, wo, sab karo. But Ishan Kishan showed you today that you got to take risks. देख के भी खेला, अभिषेक उन्हें आउट हो गया. So in T20 cricket, got to take risks. I think that change in mindset has really helped, and we thank Rohit Sharma, Rahul Dravid for that. But these kids under Gautam Gambhir have done a very good job as well.
100%.
That's critical of the team. Like obviously, I'll criticize them on the day when they lose, but they're playing good brand of cricket, man. Maza aa raha dekh ke.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if the team doesn't need semis, we will be disappointed and critical.
Yes.
Apart from that, like they've been very, very good. And देखो भाई, like चलो ठीक है, you could say India में है वो, but there's no team that is stepping up to them anywhere, right? Like away, home, 9 series on this undefeated, undisputed, 11 ICC games undefeated. Not in just this 50-over format as well. India has been dominant. Now, this is the time where you try to become the authoritative figure that Australia is or was or whatever you want to put it. I know we can't reach that level right now, but I'm just saying this is the moment. Like this cricket, if you continue to play and snap next like we are in knockouts is the money. If knockouts overcome kar sakte psychologically, India can go into that phase. But right now, like again, we have to wait for it to come.
Yeah, 100%, man. I think that pretty much wraps it up. I think both of us are going to pick Ishan Kishan as the player of the match. You'll find hopefully a video in the morning as well of us, and we'll just quickly break down the game. But we've already broken it down a lot, so we really appreciate it. And it was a lot of fun today. It was a long day. Thank you, Faz bhai. Thank you, Moves bhai. Thank you to everybody in the chat, even who came on chasing the target. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribe button. We'll do a few more lives, during the World Cup here, especially when India is playing. And Baki ka, we'll have the videos and stuff uploaded. You can find us on Chasing the Target tomorrow as well, when we will be covering both the games. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Faiz bhai. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good rest, man. Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Take care.